Hey guys, how are we doing out there? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 4 of recent game pickups and it has been an amazing week. I've got a lot of good games to show you guys. So I've picked up games that are new, retro, we've got collector's edition, we've got figurines, got my special Mario hat, so I'm feeling extra lucky and extra good. So without further ado, let me get into what I've found so far this week. And all of it is Nintendo, so guys, please enjoy the video. And let me just start off with, I would say, my favourite one from the lot, and that would be River City Girls for the Nintendo Switch. Now this is the collector's edition from Limited Run, and this game is, it's a side-scrolling co-op beat-em-up in 2D graphics, and it looks like a 16-bit game. But the original game that did come out is called River City Ransom, and that is for the Nintendo Entertainment System. But it's just finally great to see a new iteration of this game. And one thing that I must mention is Nintendo decided to support the game with these old school controllers, and you get your choice out of the NES controllers here, or you can use the Super Nintendo controller, and they're all wireless and rechargeable. It's just great to play a game like that. So yeah guys, what's really great about River City Girls is in this one, they've actually flipped the script. You're the girls and you gotta actually go save your boyfriends, they've been kidnapped, and you gotta fight through the schoolyards where you start off, and you fight all these really cool bosses, go through really cool levels. You see some of the bosses on the back cover there. Yeah, really good game. Limited Run, Way Forward. Same company that make the Shantae games actually. Oh, just gorgeous artwork all round. Really is. But yeah, if you haven't played it, I recommend picking it up. You can get it digital for, I believe, $15. So that's the more affordable way to do it, guys. But yeah, check that one out for sure. What I did get in the mail really shocked me. I actually forgot that this game was coming out. I've got the original game on the Wii, but here it is. Xenoblade Chronicles. Now this is the collector's edition for the Switch. I don't think I'll open this copy, I may buy it again, but yeah, this copy here guys, I'll just get up and show you. Yeah, so as you can see there guys, it's got a really nice graphic there, and if I turn it over, there we go, look at that, there's Shulk there, definitive edition. The artwork's so nice, and this one comes with, you get an art book, you get a game card, obviously the game, steelbook, music CD. Yeah, it looks really nice. So super happy to pick that one up and add that to the collection. I've got the other collector's edition for Xenoblade, so yeah, that's awesome. Alright, now moving on. So anyway guys, I'm not normally one for figurines, but when I walk past these, I just could not say no. In saying that, I do have every single amiibo ever, and I will show those off very soon because of all the support I got, and I'm happy to show that. But here we go. First figure that I got, this was $160. Yeah, really good fucking... I believe it's reasonably priced, like it's very realistic. This one actually lights up at the base. It's from the Breath of the Wild series. This is Zelda herself. So as you can see there guys, lots of detail to the figure, quite nice. She's holding the Sheikah Slate. This is actually the same pose as the amiibo, but really good figure. Yeah, and it lights up at the base and at the Sheikah Slate there. I am going to unbox it at a later date. And there's Link from the series as well. But yeah, not a bad artwork. I just thought I'd pick this up. And I swear this is it, but they had Link as well, and he just looks so friggin' majestic. And he doesn't light up, but he was a lot cheaper to get, so just couldn't say no, guys. Look at that. He's using the bow. He's got the ancient arrows there. It's so detailed. I mean, yeah, 10-inch figures, I believe. Yep, 10-inch. Yeah, even the box. But yeah, I will unbox them, and I'll put them up on top of my display case next to my dragon. Yeah, not a bad one. I'm not sure if they'll come out with any more figures. But for now, it's just Link and Zelda. Wow, yeah, that's a really good one. So yeah, I'm not going to put figures in all my episodes or anything, but just had to grab these. I mean, I love Zelda. Couldn't say no. And yeah, picked up a bunch of new Switch games here, which I'll show you guys. They were all on sale. So many good games coming out for the Switch. Like, it's blowing the Wii U absolutely out of the water. I can't believe the amount of support from all the developers. It's been insane. Okay, and the first Switch game I got out of the lot there was Valfaris. Now, this is a 2D side-scrolling action shoot-'em-up game where you're in hell. It's got heavy metal. It looks awesome. There was a game like this that already came out for the Switch called Slain. Now, that game was quite good, so I'd be interested to see if this game compares or if it's any good as well. Okay, and the next game that I got is Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Z, however you want to say it. I've been wanting to get this game for a long time. I have it on the Xbox One already, but it's probably, I would say it's my favorite Dragon Ball Z game of all time, which is a big thing coming from me because I've been playing the series since Budokai. But just this 2D amazing graphic style. It reminds me of the Blaze Blue games, if you've ever heard of them. Or just the old Street Fighter 2. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and they've even brought in new characters. Yeah, I mean, if you want a really good game for the Switch, I can't recommend Dragon Ball FighterZ enough. Alright, and the next Switch game I picked up is Ninokuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Now, this is the first game in the series of 2 games. Now, this one has very gorgeous, inspired visuals, which are inspired by Studio Ghibli, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's kind of like a Pokemon game where you have to collect little creatures, explore the world, and fight with the bad guys, save the day. But yeah, I've played a little bit of it, but I've watched a lot of reviews, and this game is really incredible. If you haven't seen it, I recommend playing it, guys. Now, this next game, ironically enough, I only just bought it on the PlayStation 1, but when I saw it on eBay, I just couldn't say no, and that is Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. Number 8 is the remastered edition, and Final Fantasy is just, I believe, the game straight from how it was. But yeah, oh my goodness. I'm just super happy to play these 2 games on the go, so that'll be really cool. I would probably pick this up if you guys are into Final Fantasy because they are getting hard to find. Like, I saw them one day and the next day there was barely any left. So I would jump onto it, and yeah, that's definitely a recommendation from me, guys. Another thing that the Switch is like really, it has a lot of it, and it's really underrated, and a lot of people don't even know that it exists. But that is visual novels. And guys, I picked up 2 really cool ones recently, and they're friggin' awesome. I haven't actually played them yet, but I just watched a few reviews, and yeah, super great. It's what a visual novel is, if you don't know, it's basically like reading a book, but with cutscenes, and your decisions sometimes matter in some games, sometimes don't. But generally speaking, they do. And it's just quite a fresh, good experience. I mean, if you're into something that's just, you know, not mindless shooting, and you want a bit more to your game, I mean, I can't recommend both of these games enough. This one's really cool. It's kind of like The Matrix, the story in it. You find out that the world you're living in's a lie, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, in the game world. But yeah, definitely check out, if you like reading, check out some visual novels for the Nintendo Switch. Alright guys, now we're getting into the retro stuff, my favourite personally, and I just want to say a big special thanks to people donating me stuff. So thanks a lot for these Nintendo Entertainment System games, I really appreciate it. So let me just show what I got given. It's absolutely amazing how generous some people are, but I'll save the best for last out of these. So I got a big stack here, guys. Hell yes. I actually don't have much NES games. I've got a few complete in box, but that is the last Nintendo system I need. It's getting harder and harder to find. I grew up with the Super Nintendo, so I didn't get to experience a lot of the NES, but we did have a NES, but all I had was Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, so you know, it was quite limited in what I did experience with it. Alright guys, and starting us off from the Nintendo Entertainment System games, we have got The Legend of Zelda. Now this is the first ever Zelda game. Look at that beautiful gold cartridge. Hell yes. There's 2 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I do already have them digitally on the NES Mini, but super happy to get the original game. Hell yes. The next game we've got here is Battletoads. I love Battletoads. That's a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up. So now that I've got a few more NES games, I might have to actually buy a Nintendo Entertainment System. So I'll have my eyes out for that. The next game we got here, Barbie. Now I've not played this, but just happy to have more NES games in the collection. I mean, cartridges last forever, it's great. The next game here, now this just hooked me straight in, I couldn't say no. It's called Hook. No, I haven't played it, but yeah, it looks like a really cool game. I haven't actually seen it around a lot, so yeah, that's cool. See how that one goes. And just rounding us off from the Nintendo Entertainment System games, guys, we have got Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. I believe that's the most popular NES game ever. It was like a packaged in game, but happy to add that to the collection. I still didn't have it, so we got Mario Bros. 1, the OG, in the flesh, in the cartridge. Mario Brothers 2. So not a bad way to start the NES collection with some cartridges there. But yeah, guys, that was a pretty good wrap up. You know, just to be given those. That's a good way to start my set. But I have saved the best game for last. Alright guys, now this is the moment that I've been waiting for. Super Nintendo, complete in box. Now this is one of the last games I actually needed. It's a role-playing game. It's absolutely amazing. I've been looking out for years for it, but it always does pay. Keep your eyes peeled on eBay, because you never know when you're gonna find a gem. Alright, now what we have here, guys, is Terranigma for the Super Nintendo. Now this is one of those role-playing games made in the golden era. It's exclusive to the Super Nintendo. It's been long forgotten about. It's so hard to find it for a PAL region. But there it is. It's beautiful. Such a great game. Now, I put it in just to test it, just for 5 minutes, just so I could give you guys my take on it. And I haven't been able to stop playing it. It's absolutely incredible. I just wish that they would make games like this nowadays. But yeah, if you guys haven't played this, I recommend getting a digital version of it and playing it, because oh my goodness. So there we go, guys. Another solid week or so of game pickups, and it's all been Nintendo. I mean, I don't like to be biased, but there has been some good Nintendo deals around. And I'm still getting into the PSVR. Mwah. It's gorgeous. It's fucking beautiful. But when there's deals like this around, you just can't say no. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, because if you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will be back for some more game pickups as soon as I buy some more games. But until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye!